Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's give praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that already gives us a lot of blessings and favor so we can have a good life and a good condition. And also, right now I have an amazing occasion to presenting and explain about protecting mental health. Don't forget to send our salutation to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that already brings this ummah from the dark path to the right path. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pauline Hapsari, and I am from Islamic Study major. So here, I would like to explain about protecting mental health. Mental health is a priority in our life. And here's some agenda that we will discuss today. First, definition of mental health. Second, the urgency of taking care of mental health. Third, tips and tricks to keep our mental health stable. And fourth, closing statement. Let's jump to the definition of mental health. Mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. It is an integral component of health and well-being that underpins our individual and collective abilities to make decisions, build relationships, and shape the world we live in. Mental health is a basic human right, and it is really crucial to personal, community, and socio-economic development. Next, the urgency of taking care of mental health. As we know, most of us have a lack of understanding about our physical health is more important than our mental health. This is because to recognize if there are problems or to know how the condition of our physics is easier than to recognize the conditions and the problem of our mind or our mental. Because there's a lot of society considers mental health was an unseen problem, which even though it is a very important thing in our lives, because the number of people who took their life based on their mental condition is very high nowadays. Therefore, stigmatization of physical health is more important than our mental health isn't true because both are equally important. There are so many ways that we can do to recognize and protect our mental health. And here I would like to give some explanation about it. It is undeniable that mental health is a major influence on everyday life. When we are healthy and mentally fit, we can manage our everyday activities in a better way. Because people who may have mental health problems or mental health issue will have difficulty managing their life, their everyday activities, because that are the side effects of mental instability. People who have mental problems will easily stressful over something. And the most dangerous effects mental illness can bring someone to the point of give up and decide to take a self-harm, have a negative thoughts or even suicidal thoughts, or maybe they can committing a suicide. Looking after and protecting our mental state is very important. Here, I would like to give some explanation why taking care of mental health or taking care of our mental health is really important. First, as you can see here, if we taking care of our mental health in a good way, we'll be able to deal with problem well. People with good mental health certainly have positive thoughts so that they are able to overcome all existing problems. It is important to have a positive mind because this is the basis for being able to carry out activities productively as well as optimizing one's potential. Second, we able to interact well. Humans are inseparable from social life. People with a healthy mental condition will be able to interact optimally because they can communicate easily and also easily blend in with their environment. In addition, with a healthy mentality, it is possible for a person to be able to provide solutions or ideas to problems that are currently occurring in their scope so that they will contribute to their surroundings. The third point is encouraging to have a health body. Mental health can be used as the main source to form a healthy body as well. All activities and body work are under the influence of the brain or mind that people with a healthy mental course have a healthy mind. With our thoughts in a positive mindset, it will cause good energy for the body, and this good energy will ward off all negative energy that may causes various disease such as stroke, diabetic, and heart disease. And the fourth point, it helps us to improve our concentration. Mental health has a strong relationship with the mindset and direction of self-movement. Someone with healthy mentality will have more focus and focused mind, making it easier to gather concentration so that they can carry out activities to the maximum. Last, help to face daily challenges. Stress and depression are closely related to mental health. An unhealthy mentality will certainly hinder daily activities. Therefore, we must be able to control our mindset in order to avoid the dangers of mental illness. The explanation about the urgency of taking care of our mental health is to help us have more awareness if mental health is extremely important for everybody's life. And the next agenda is tips and tricks to keep our mental health stable. There's a lot of tips and tricks in social media right now that sharing about how to keep our mental stable, how to keep our mental health, our mental healthy, and etc. So here, this is some tips from me that how to keep our mental health stable. First, we must avoid whatever can trigger our own stress. Also, we have to get rid all the things that can be toxic if we use it too much, such as media social, having long screen time, eating too much sugar, and the other. Second, we have to build positivity in ourselves, in our mind, in our soul, and everything that we do in our life. We can build habit every morning to say good and positive affirmation words such as I am enough, I am strong, I am grateful, I am healthy, and I am lovely, and etc. Self acceptance is really important to support our mental state and our mental health. Trying to have self love in every single thing will help us to have a healthy mindset of ourselves. Third tips, we must have a healthy support system to always support us in all conditions no matter what. And if we already have a depression or maybe another severe mental problem, we can do some breath control to calm ourselves. Do some exercise to release our emotion because exercise is an amazing way to release our bad thoughts or maybe the negative energies in our self. So exercise is really, really useful for our life. If you have already reached your limit to hang on and you are thinking about giving up, please hit your nearest friends or family or maybe professional help. And never be ashamed to ask for professional help because in seeking it, we already increase and try to normalize if mental health is so important to our lives. So far, the importance of maintaining mental health is one of the important factors in achieving self efficacy. After being tired of facing the harshness of the world with too high pressure, we should reward ourselves as a form of appreciation. In this case, the art of self-love needs to be played. Self-reward will cause euphoria which can relieve stress and depression. Opinions about yourself, whether it is positive or negative, should be used as a motivation to continue developing your potential. So we have to increase our awareness if mental health is extremely important for everybody's life. Maintaining our mental state will help us to manage our day better, productive, healthy, peaceful, happily, and grateful. I think that's all. I hope there is a benefit from this presentation. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.